Okay, you guys. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Jeneth Blackroot,
And I'm Lyanca.
and this is the Hot Hustle Show. Today, we are joined with Maria Martinez, and she speaks light language. And we're going to take her on a ride in all kinds of different conversations. I wanted to talk about the ushering in of the newness of the planet right now and just really play with some of the energies that are coming up. Maria, we were just talking about money on the
Mhm.
line, so maybe we can bring in some fun light language changes around money too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, Maria, I know that you have, are termed the human potential activator. And my gosh, when I just read that, I get like, woo, that's exciting. Like, I want my, potential to be fully activated. Can you tell us a little bit about how you came to, came to your story and how you got to here and what that is and what does that mean for us, right? For listening in.
hmm Yeah, thank you for asking that. So my story really started really young when at the very early age, like around 4 or 5, I realized that I was walking in two worlds and that I was um, working with my angels at that time. I was going into different dimensions at that time, doing a lot of spiritual work. I was traveling through time. I was doing a lot of astral travel. So it really started very young. And what I realized about that work was it was about freedom, the freedom of the soul, freedom of the spirit, and freedom of the will, helping others restore their divine essence, their authority to restore who they are in this world. At that time, I was working with the spirit. Now I work with the multidimensional bodies. We pull them up and we call them in, and we work with all of them. Um, and initially, and this is the foundation of my work, is freedom, is helping everybody claim who they are at every level across all time and space to step into that wholeness of who they are and connect to the authority, connect to who they are here to be, who they were created to be. And that statement or that human potential activator is that when you're free, when you know that you're free, or you embrace your own freedom, or you can claim your own freedom, that's when you activate because you're not limited. You're not limited by something that is unseen or unknown. Uh,
Hmm.
you're not limited by your own stuff, your own story, belief systems, and emotions. You're not limited by the world. You can fully design the life and live the life that you're meant to live. And that for me is true freedom. And that is the foundation of my work is empowerment. It's living into that. And it's really taking charge, being responsible for what you're creating, but knowing that you're so much more than just, this body, this experience, that you have so much that you can bring in your ancient wisdom, the knowledge of other lifetimes, your connection to source, that there's so many resources for you to create your own, way of being and your own way of moving forward. And for me to help people access that is powerful and magical and fulfilling.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I imagine so.
You said you are now working with multi-dimensional bodies. Can you talk a little more about what you mean by that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have the spirit, we have the soul, we have the mental, the emotional, we have the inner child, we have the part of us that is the victim or
Mm.
has a lot of the pain. And we also have the ego, but we also have the light body, we have the crystalline body. So when I work with individuals, we look for where is the root cause, which body is holding this root cause.
Mm.
Sometimes it's in this lifetime, sometimes it's not. Sometimes is not in a body that is, physical that they can relate to, like the light body or the crystalline body. So we go back to the divine blueprint. And when we can work at that level, we're really re-engineering, recalibrating, reconstructing who we are, and we also repair what was broken or what was taken. We've had many influences from other beings that have this, deceived, interrupted, taken from us. And many times we don't know if that's happened, but when we know, when we can realize that this is not me or there's a part of me missing, and we can retrieve that and we can integrate it back. Now instead of operating at 10%, you're operating at 20%, at 30%. So
Mm.
your capacity, your bandwidth, your energy expands and amplifies. And the bodies, all of them have information. They have information of this lifetime, they have information of other lifetimes, they're all conscious. There's the different parts of you that is consciousness that at one point were splintered. And now we're acknowledging those parts that were splintered and bringing them back, or those parts that were fragmented, bringing them back, and accessing the now, and accessing all the other times and space, and then accessing the higher dimensions.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like Doctor Strange.
That's
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That's how I
totally.
saw it too.
Yeah. I mean, the more it's like, the more you went into it, the more I saw Doctor Strange and working with the sensei that he was working with at the time. It was great.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how the movies will tell you what's going on, but we just didn't want, we didn't want to listen. They're just telling
Yeah,
us
it's like,
straight
no,
up.
it's just a fantasy.
Well, and we're learning through science that's supporting, lots of these things that the ancients have been saying to us for many of years, and lots of different, people like you, right, that have known these things with your soul, but now science is being able to back that up, and it's really exciting times as well, as more people
absolutely.
become aware as well. So we do want to take some callers. So obviously, some people can raise their hands, but we also kind of wanted to step into the. I think you had a question about the Earth and the
Ushering
new
in. Yeah.
industries, the new energies that are coming in.
It seems that it's time that,
Industries too.
yeah, that like right now, right at the end of this quarter, kind of feeling it seems like there's some newness that is required to be ushered in as
Mhm.
far as, do you sense that as well, or is that just all
Absolutely.
me?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of us are sensing that, and some of us at a very sort of a visceral level where you've experienced some old stuff come up, say some old trauma that was there, or some old shame that was there, or some old pattern that just came around. That's the indication of what's coming. That's the indication of us moving, letting go of the past, embracing what was, completing it, and moving into the new. And absolutely. I felt this actually since last year, as we started coming out of last year into this year. I was already feeling the shift in the energy of it was an elevated, actually very many different frequencies were coming in. The frequency of abundance and so on, just so much amplified. That connection with source. Many source codes are coming in now to help us step into really all of that is available to us. And I think a lot of us realize that first of all, we feel that we're sort of being elevated in a very gentle way, but also it's moving us forward. It's you can't stay where you are anymore. You can't go back to where you were. Even if you're resisting, it's gently moving you forward. So it's now time to really be intentional about it. It's happening, right? It's happening regardless. So we want to really go with it. We want to go with that flow of what's available to us, which is the deep healing, the deep activation of our ancient wisdom, the intelligence within ourselves, the DNA ascension, and what we're contributing to Mother Earth as well, and what we're contributing to humanity. It's
Hmm.
it's amazing. Lots of codes that are coming in, lots of new frequencies that are coming in
Yeah.
that are just really here for us to say yes, to say yes to the new and to love ourselves, as we are loved, and to allow the love to continue to heal ourselves and others, and especially Mother.
Could we do a little group session on kind of ushering in their specific new or our new or
Just ushering
change?
in,
Or
yeah.
maybe it should be called change. Can we can or is it or is there
Yeah,
something else that
no, that's perfect. I was just turning into you were trying to find a name, so it's like, what is the name of
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so just when we're ready, it'll come through. But yeah, absolutely, we can do it.
fabulous, thank you.
Yeah, so you want to do that now before we take
Yeah,
questions?
Yeah, and
yeah,
then we'll take
sure.
some callers.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody, just go ahead and receive. And the way we receive is just relaxing into your body, allowing yourself to just be in the moment of now. Close your eyes and just allow yourself to be in the state of gratitude, the state of surrender, the state of I allow. Allow yourself to receive now in this moment what you're meant to receive. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Just going to raise my volume here. Okay. And turn your awareness inward. We're going to connect to the authority within you. So turn your awareness inward to the center of the head. And as you turn your awareness inward, you want to see and know the light within you, which is source, universe, all that is divine creation. It's not outside you, it's within you. It's who you are, the God particle. And you want to allow yourself to come into the space with ease. Now, as you're coming into the space, notice that as you come into the space with ease and fully open to receive, that your crown begins to open. A beam of light from the center of the head moving up through your crown, and allow it to be so. Continue to breathe and come further into your body. Sit further into your body, surrender into the moment. As you surrender into the moment, allow your heart to expand, to be in gratitude for today and for this moment. Come into the space within your heart, the space of unconditional love and loving kindness, the space of abundance within you, the space of everything is available for me now. Continue to breathe and notice that your channel is opening up even wider. You're opening up to receive the downloads, frequencies, codes, and you're amplifying your connection with source and universe. And notice what you see as this channel is opening up. For some of you, it may just be a beautiful light, a beautiful channel, a beautiful beam of light. For some of you, it may be actual visions, pictures, images of galaxies, even spaceships, travel. Yes, you keep your channel open and allow it to show you what's coming, what's available to you, to support you moving forward. Go ahead and amplify your heart space. And as you amplify your heart space, go ahead and release any fear and any doubt, insecurity, any reservation to receiving now. Go ahead and allow your light from your heart, your awareness, to move down to your power center so that you're the authority and you're connected to source light energy, universe within you in the center of the head, your soul, the seat of your soul in your high heart, and the seat of your spirit in your power center, your fire, your drive. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Now go ahead and allow the center channel to fully open. Now noticing the light moving all the way through and all the way through to your root chakra and then down to Mother Earth, connecting to your Earth star. In this moment of now, notice what's coming up for you. Old patterns or belief systems, old stories. And notice the feelings you have about them. Some of you want to hold on to them. Just take a deep breath and go ahead and decide, I am ready. I am ready for new. I'm ready for more. I'm ready to be. I'm ready to allow. I'm ready to have. I'm ready to become. And notice them as little fragments, pieces floating away from you. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Now go ahead and expand the beam of light from the center all the way through your field. And we want to expand through your multidimensional bodies. You're connecting to, activating, bringing into oneness your multidimensional bodies. We want to release any resistance from any of your multidimensional bodies to moving forward, to stepping into your new. to align yourself to receive what is meant for you to receive now. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And you may perceive yourself as a beautiful flower, a beautiful lotus flower. So the petals indicating your multidimensional bodies with a beautiful beam of light from the center moving up, connecting to source. And if you look up through your beam of light, again, notice what you see. Some of you may start to see codes coming into your field, down your center channel, down that beam of light. Some of you may start to hear frequencies, light language. Some of you may see colors coming in as a frequency. However that shows up for you is perfect. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And we're going to go down into the DNA, and we're going to prepare the DNA to receive. So go ahead and perceive your DNA in front of you. And we're going to walk through the DNA, just up and down. See yourself walking down your fingers through the DNA. And notice anything that's broken needs to repair. Anything that is missing that needs to be restored. You're setting the intention that it is done. You're allowing Source Universe back to take care of this for you now. Your divine team to take care of this for you now. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Just see all the pieces and all the fragments that are no longer serving you, connected to old patterns or belief systems, old fears, old doubt, insecurities from this lifetime and all lifetimes. Just simply float away, no longer needed. Maraku kara kashtara kema kuriyeni yete teshtini yuri. Inkayera tatashtukuru kuyemi yete teshtikishi. Ishtara uka ike kekiri kuma yete teshtani kepiki. Mishtana murtu yete rekeni yete teshtikushimi yete teriyanana. Ishna yoko ishna yenigete. Kishaya the koko shaya ma opone. Again, take a deep breath. Take a look at your DNA. And notice that it feels settled. It feels calm. And notice that the light around it is more vibrant. Now go ahead and allow it to integrate back into your field, back into the master cell, and allow the master cell to reflect that through the mirror cell, and allow the mirror cell to reflect that through the rest of your body. Mishtriyene yuto pudyene with emaya. Ishna yakia to shtiri kumayet destinegati. Ishna yisha yet yema yet. One more deep breath. Now notice the difference across your multidimensional bodies. There's cohesion. There's alignment. And again, as you see yourself as a beautiful lotus flower, you may even notice the colors more vibrant. Pink, white, and a little bit of purple, some gold. The gold coming from the center. Go ahead and take a deep breath and look up through your beam of light. You may see a gathering of divine beings around you as you look up. These are the divine beings, the celestial beings that are here to usher in you. They're here to support, are the foundation for the structure for stepping to new. Some of them are architects of the galaxy. Some of them are engineers. Some of them are beacons that hold the light. Some of them are healers. Some of them are teachers. They're here to teach new technology, innovation. Some of them are holding higher frequencies, and they're here to anchor new frequencies through all of us, directly into Mother Earth. Go ahead and take a deep breath. You may see everything that you're bringing in as it looks like music notes as they're coming in, as waves of tones and waves of energy, waves of color, waves of symbols coming in, different colors, silver, gold, platinum, and different colored crystals are also coming in. Maria Maya Toro Kash Silanaya Titakena Maya. What I care Kash Turuanaya Tistakaya and make it Ukayanaka. Yok Ura Maya, Umaria Tatastaka. In this moment of now, receive. In this moment of now, allow. In this moment of now, you are. You're ready. You are who you're meant to be. You're the vessel, the container to hold these high frequencies for yourself, for others, for Mother Earth, to move forward into the new, next level of ascension, next level of evolution, next level of prosperity wealth. Continue to breathe. Nariakaya Nakeshta Miketini Korama Putu Tikayene. Inkaya Tatashtabushini Kirikake Nashtaya Taratata Kashturu Kamaya Tutuana Titusturia Kash. Ushtaramaya Taduramaya Tataranaya Tatastakeshi. Ishtara Kukuro Maya Tataraka Karona Nashadia. Then take one more deep breath and notice what's happening in the back of your heart space. There's a release. But for some of you, it's like your wings are coming out, pushing out, and then extending. You're ready to soar. You're ready to embody that higher wisdom. You're ready to embody the angelic being within you. You're ready to embody that higher level of intelligence that is universal intelligence, that is source intelligence. Mayet Irakokina Kishtariana Yatakora Mayet Dashtade. Ishnaya Yanak Ike, Diakashtarakama Yutuania. Shiuru, Mukamara Katadus the Kiki can add to do that. Notice what's happening around your head, especially around the ears. There's an expansion as if your psychic ears are now amplifying, like they're ready to listen. Notice what's happening in your third eye. There's an activation of your third eye that is now happening. Karamaya Duranaya Deshtakrupo, Ishturuamaya Darni, Ingayata, Ishneda, Nishanayatako, Shiruate Ristiana Maratuarikin, Shiruaya Nanana, Ik Eshe, Jayana Waya, Jayana Diako, Jaya Ukaya Mayete. Ishtayana Duotorayata. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And as you continue to amplify your field, as you continue to step into, you're expanding your capacity to hold the space, to be the vibration, to be the higher vibration to match what is coming in for you. Go ahead and take a deep breath and continue to expand, amplify your field, to elevate, raise your vibration as you move into I am, I am, I am. As you fully embrace the new, as you fully embrace the power that is coming through, as you fully embrace the transformation, the transcendence, the evolution, as you fully embrace all that is available to you now. Maro uayat ireke ishtaya umakaya the testikiti amayate. Mishtaya ukaya kakakare kekemiti. Imko uk anayate testiki ish. Ishnayama, Ushnayamaya, Diak Aya. Go ahead and take one more deep breath and go ahead and amplify even more. So you're the container, the vessel, and you can easily receive all that is available to you now. And as you look up through the beam of light, you can recognize some of the codes that are coming in. You can perceive the sound of the light codes that are coming in for you. You can perceive the essence of the colors that are coming in for you. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And you recognize those images from other galaxies, other places, other planets. There's a remembrance, and you are remembering. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And go ahead and be in that place of remembrance. And in that place of remembrance, there's the knowing. So you're moving from the I don't know or the unknown or the fear to, of course, this is my truth. This is my reality. Go ahead and move into that. Go ahead and move into that. Beautiful.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Wow.
We're like, just stay conscious. Oh my God. So much came through.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to go first?
I mean, I could feel my body like doing its movement, like my heart, like it's just like, whoosh. And like I'm thinking, like I can't, like I'm gonna end up moving off this screen. Like I don't think you want to do the podcast by yourself, Jeneth. But wow, and I
Holy cow.
definitely, I mean, it activates the light language that I remember within me, and I wanted to just be like, and I was like, okay, like I
Yeah,
just be and
me too.
integrate, like, and I really didn't even have to say things to myself. I just was gonna
Mm.
be with the energy, and it was doing what it was called to do. So thank you.
Beautiful.
Sarah said, wow, XXX. Will there be a replay?
Yes, because that was a lot.
Joy said, wow, thank you. This was a powerful activation.
Like
I saw a
Sue.
big platinum light being like a goddess. I have no idea,
Yeah.
but do you have
Beautiful.
no idea? So let me ask you this, Maria. Is there a galactic group that you know that you're channeling from?
I channel the collective consciousness from
Okay.
it is it's the divine feminine, and it is from a it's I call it the confederation of
Okay.
galactic beings that are here to usher us into the new, that are here also to keep the balance,
Mm-hmm.
and that are here for us to step into our mastery,
Love that.
um,
Mm-hmm.
and that remembrance that I was referring
Yeah.
to access that wisdom. Yeah,
Thank you.
I kept
yeah,
getting the sacred geometry and the,
Yeah.
and
beautiful.
yeah, it was just kind of really, really freaking cool. Lots of colors too, which
Lots of
is not,
colors
yeah.
and symbols. Lots
Yeah.
of like codes, obviously, like
It
lots of
seemed like
upgrade
codes,
codes.
like truly codes.
Yeah.
I wanted to get out a piece of paper and I might listen to the replay and go through things because I was
Yeah,
like, I'm kind of curious if the same kind of thing, because I felt like drawing.
Yeah, interesting.
And this table is a whiteboard. I was like, where's that marker when you need one?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really,
interesting.
really cool. Uh, Berkeley said, wow, thank you. I saw Yep, those were the colors I saw
Purple,
too. That's
green.
interesting. Purple
They
and
re-
green. And they represent my main guide
mm,
and another guide who has been with me since birth, but I just
became
became
aware
aware
of
of another light worker last week. Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Very, very cool.
That
Thank you
was
for
truly
sharing. I
amazing.
beautiful.
love that share. What a gorgeous
Oh
share.
yeah.
Holy cow. Okay. So,
Wonderful.
One of the things.
Maria, do you have time to go over a little today?
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool. Great. All right. So, we've got some callers on the line. We are going to start with Joe because he's a part of the lounge. So, Joe, you're up.
We're kind of a little
Okay.
bit pressed for time,
I don't
so
know.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
I just wanted to make sure
Bianca.
that we try and stay a little bit concise, so that way we all can, get a couple of people
I'm
in.
I'm gonna be real quick. That soul lit me up. It was very much like a reverse kundalini for me. It went from the top down and it threw me, and it especially lit up my pineal. Okay.
Hmm.
It threw
Beautiful.
me way out of balance. I couldn't even sit still. I was walking around the table while you were doing the meditation. Can we do a little bit to balance that back out?
Yeah, go ahead and just come back into your body. Take a deep breath and come back into your body.
Ugh, I needed that too. Thank you. I feel like I
Yeah.
literally just came back in.
Oh,
Oops. Oops, we got too spacey there. Joe, anything else? You feel better?
I think he's complete.
Joe, are you good?
It's getting there. It's getting there. It's
Okay.
calming down now. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thanks for the question because clearly more than just you needed that one.
And Moaka says, I had a strange experience. I got very emotional and shed tears during Maria's light language at some point. I did too. I started uttering, if I wasn't on the podcast, I would have just let it go too. She said, I started uttering gibberish and I would love to know more. So that, she recognizes the language, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. You recognize the language and it was also activating. Remember, what was the intention for today was to complete the old patterns, let go of the old and complete the pain that we're holding on to and then move into the new. So part of that, the tears was that release of what we intended to release. Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
My head is still spinny. I
Yeah,
got
and
it.
it says somebody, it's a Penny says, maybe somebody already mentioned this. Oh, yes, we got the sound. Jen turned it up in the mic, so we should be able to have that good on the replay. Let's see. No, everybody hears her fine, so we're good here. And then let's see. Oh, what was that? Wow, what was that? That was amazing. And then what just happened? Changing the game. Yeah. Very cool. Did you want to take one more?
We can take another in just a second, but I did want to say one other thing. With me doing so much work and knowing the different brainwave states, I could tell that I almost instantaneously went into almost a theta state between an alpha theta. Like it's just like I feel knocked out, like like a luscious nap would be really good right now.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be sleeping with you from now on, Maria. My new sleeping partner that I'm just
That's
going to
so
plug
funny.
into.
Cheating on me. Wonka
I
says,
still feel the energy very powerful, even though volume was low on my end. So, yeah, you might need to kind of play around with the volume when you get on the replay.
and then also, wow, Maria was so powerful, dying to dive in more, and many hearts after that. Yes, definitely. I would recommend that
It was
if you
so
feel
beautiful.
called to it.
Holy cow. Window. Okay. Manisha, you're up.
Hello, Maria. Thank you so much, Jeneth and Lyanca. Maria, I'd love to release more blocks of receiving financial abundance, please. Thank you.
Yeah. So let me take a look what else it's available to you. Yeah. So one of the things that I noticed right away is that your heart is still a little bit closed. So the practice for you would be to really open up your heart, to allow yourself to be in that state. Initially when we guided everybody to receive, it felt like you consciously were trying, but didn't quite open up. So you want to make sure that your intention is always to receive. But go ahead and take a deep breath. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's a level of unworthiness as well. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath. I'm just going to lift some of that energy. It feels like you're ready, but there's another energy in front of you that wasn't really allowing you to be completely open. So we're going to move this energy out of the way, which is going to give you more accessibility to your own heart space. Can you go ahead and take a deep breath? Yeah, okay. So now that it's out of the way, when you say prosperity, when you first said it, it was already outside you. It's not part of you. So you want to make it part of you. So celebrating, being in gratitude, knowing that it is your divine right, and really owning that. To create and manifest is we become, right? We become that vibration that we want to manifest. And so that, and then we take action with it, which would be daily being in it, or things that are going to keep us in a state of prosperity. And then, of course, then it manifests in your life. Okay, go ahead and take one more deep breath. Obviously, the process is a bit more than that, but that's the gist of it. Go ahead and take a deep breath. So what I want to see for you is that the prosperity energy frequency is part of your field. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. So it's now part of your field, but there's still a lot of resistance there. And the resistance is in the back of your heart space. So you want to do your forgiveness work. You want to do your, forgiving yourself, especially for things that you feel bad about, whatever you consider, what it really is, whatever you're punishing yourself for. You want to take the time to do that. Again, prosperity is the vibration. Money, wealth, prosperity, abundance, they're all a vibration. But if you're not matching the vibration, it's not going to quite provide for you what you're looking for. Okay. And the way we do that, of course, is to match that. So letting go of that resistance that is there. Even as I'm saying, I can see you opening to receive it, opening up to allow it. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Okay. I can see that your heart space, your sacral area, it's already more open to receive the abundance and activate the abundance within you. But there's a belief that it's outside you. Like prosperity, you have to put it outside you. And the truth is, it's inside you. That energy is love, right? Everything is love. So prosperity, wealth, abundance, they're all creation, they're all love. They're all this field. And it's all within you, it's not outside you. The material manifestation is outside you, but the vibration itself is within you. But if you don't hold it within you, you believe that it's outside you, you're kind of putting it aside and doing it the hard way. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. So now I see sort of rings around you of light, and it represents the money, the wealth, the abundance, the prosperity. Beautiful, Manisha.
Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it would be wonderful for you to join us in the program. That that is being offered because it has the prosperity part of it, but it has this other inner work that we were talking about. How do we become is through that practice.
Fabulous. Oh my gosh. Well, I think that's maybe we need to do something on all the collective around prosperity being outside of us, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I feel like that's, people,
It resonated.
collectively we have agreed that you've got to not be it, but bring it to you. All right. Okay. I'm not really sure how to pronounce your name entirely, but I'm going to bastardize it. Arunima?
Arunima.
Thank you.
Arunima, that's beautiful.
That's a beautiful name. It sounds more beautiful when you say it.
Hi to both of you, and thank you for this lovely session, as well as Maria, who did beautiful love line.
Thank you.
I would like to learn too. So my question is that I've been suffering through pain so long. Either it is the left side or the right side. Now my extreme, everything is happening on my right side. I've gone through all kind of things, CAT scan, MRI, etc., etc. I fell. I had a surgery in my neck and my left foot and my right foot, and all of that. Everything is hurting. I finally got my thyroid stabilized, but I still feel as though something's going on in my body, which the doctors can't pinpoint, and they have generalized it as fibromyalgia. And this is preventing me from going out there, really even go for a small walk. Forget about work, forget about anything. I need to earn, I'm alone, and I'm trying to become self-sufficient. I just don't know what's going on. And the other question was, am I having ascension symptoms, or what's going on with my body? Any insight would be helpful.
Yeah. So the first thing that I see is that you're not in your body. And actually, I find that to be very common for a lot of people. I was talking about the multidimensional bodies. And the one that is usually the one that goes in and out of your body is your spirit. And your spirit is not in your body. So if your spirit is not in your body, then the soul, it doesn't know that it needs to. The soul is the vitality of your body. It's, you know, the life force of your body. If the spirit is not there, then the soul doesn't know that it has still a job to do. But the soul feels the physical body. So for you, I see that disconnect, that missing piece. So that's on that level. I also see that you have a lot of dryness in your body. And that dryness. So if you can imagine, like if you can even imagine, if you look at the spine, when it's unctuous, when it has a lot of moisture and hydration, there's a lot of flexibility and movement. When it's dry, it's like brittle and tight, it doesn't want to move. And that creates pain and irritation around the nerves, around the muscles, around the fascia. So there's a lot of dryness in your body. And the other thing, you know, you were mentioning, I'm really trying, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. At that emotional level, I see unworthiness. And when I look at, well, what is this disease really about? It's also connected to your unworthiness that is there. And that feels like it's from 5 lifetimes ago that you brought it into this lifetime. So, you know, is this an ascension symptom? Yes, of course, because it's showing up because you are now ready to complete it. You are now ready to heal from it. So obviously there's a lot going on here that and not enough time to do it here, but let me see what I can do for you. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath. Actually, it feels like the most important thing is to bring your spirit up, because that's going to begin to feel your soul. It's going to begin to feel who you are at, you know, and it's increase your vitality. And your vitality is like the fountain of you, right? It pours and it nourishes. So go ahead and take a deep breath and we'll see where your spirit is. Yeah, your spirit is out in a different galaxy. Okay, we're just going to bring it back. Go ahead and take a deep breath. It's very happy exploring. So we're just reminding it that its purpose is to be here now with you on this. That is along with that purpose of being an explorer and bringing back knowledge and information. Okay, go ahead and take one more deep breath. And you may start to experience a warmth because I can see the silver cord coming in, being pulled in. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And now standing on your left side. So the unworthiness creates lack of relationship. So you want to cultivate the relationship with your spirit. And that means cultivating a relationship with yourself. Self-love, you're loving all of who you are. When you love yourself, you're loving all of who you are. So you're loving the spirit, the light, you know, that divine essence within you. So go ahead and take one more deep breath. We're just going to see if we can invite it to come in. Take a deep breath and notice how you feel. What I'm seeing is like like the fountain, right? As soon as your spirit came into your body, it went up, you know, just it started overflowing. So that's the vitality. Your spirit came in, your soul said, oh, I have a job to do. So it's it started increasing the vitality, that connection with your spirit, and then that fuel for your body. So they're still not quite integrated. So you're gonna, you know, the practice for you is gonna be to cultivate the relationship with your spirit, with your soul, with yourself, so that it's a beautiful, cohesive energy, oneness, unity.
How did it go out?
The spirit goes out for many reasons. Yeah, it goes out at night into the astral plane to explore different galaxies. The soul also has a mission. It also goes out to heal itself or to heal others. So for it's very common. It's not uncommon, but the key is to have the relationship so that it does come back to you and supports you, supports all the other parts of who you are.
And how do I cultivate the relationship? Continue to
Self-love. Self-love, yeah.
Well, thank you for so much.
Absolutely. So self-love, honoring yourself for who you are, accepting yourself for who you are, knowing that you're valuable, you're a gift to the world. So really embodying all of that. I'm a gift to the world. I deserve. I am creation. As creation, I have my divine inheritance that is available to me. Everything is available to me. I deserve to have the life that I know, my ideal life. So if you lean into that, you're saying yes to you. You're saying yes to the value of creation that you are. And that ignites the relationship. And then you'll see the universe, your guides, your angels, everybody coming to support you because you're saying, of course I deserve. This is what I want. This is what's available to me. This is what's mine. And that becomes orchestrated for you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Absolutely. And I invite you again to come into the programs or even to do a one-on-one session so we can look at and further work with, the conditions and symptoms that you're experiencing.
Thank you again. Thank you very much.
I have beautiful success stories about that too. Yeah, just recently. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Thank you.
wonderful.
To be honest, if we just got us all more back in our body, that would be pretty valuable. One time, I guess probably like 15 or 16 years ago, I had a coach say, well, how much of you do you actually think you have in your body? And it was really low. It's like 30% or something like that. And she said, well, has it been unsafe to be in your body? And I think I almost came up with, it wasn't as fun being in my body. It was like more fun playing out in the field, right? And then until I realized that I can have both.
Right. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
You can be all in and you can be an infinite being and expand it out and do it all too.
Absolutely.
And that's a lot better. Although I have to admit that when you did do the group session, I felt like I kind of wasn't fully connected when we got back to, I kind of went, woo, and I needed to be reminded to come back in. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, sometimes when we're having so much fun and we enjoy it, we want to stay there a little bit longer. So if we're never able to come back, then we'll stay. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't come back. I didn't come back from where it was.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have your vigilant system drop too with it. So you're like all chill and relaxed and everything. And that does feel good, especially in this world where we're like constantly like in chaos. Yeah, havoc. Whew. All right, let's talk about that package. There's two packages, you guys. There's one with just a digital offer and one with 2 lives. So I'm going to share the bigger package and then Maria will talk about the difference right at the end. I will put both links in the chat. Here we go.
I mean, gosh, either one that you choose, I'm sure there's going to be so much to be gained from either. But wow, if this is just a mini, like my goodness.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I just feel, like I said, I think I'm going to be sleeping with you because I feel like, I'm going to get the codes that I want. And I'm also going to get to a good night's sleep. All right, Maria, do you mind going through this massive package of yours?
Yeah. Since you were talking about sleeping, the other thing that you can do for anyone is to play it in the background.
Play it in the background, okay.
Yeah. So this package, again, we know and we're aware that we're moving into a new state of consciousness. There's a new flow of energy that is coming in. So this package is really about, with ease and gentleness, letting go and completing whatever yesterday was, whatever last year was, so that you can now, moving forward, be able to hold what is available to you, have that container, that energetic container available to you. So we start with the healing. This is a beautiful healing meditation in which a lot of the layers, the emotional, the physical layers that are holding you back from taking action, from stepping forward, from, you know, showing up in the way that you want to show up, to complete them. And it's really important, you know, we address the body because we're in the body and we need the energy, we need the vitality. We address the spirit and the energetic body because, again, we need to hold that space, and we want to have the capacity as well to be able to manifest what we want to create. So as you go through these modules, you're moving through an expansion from different layers of who you are, the physical body, the emotional body, to the energetic body here with the chakra systems, and especially the many chakras, which are the lower chakras for you to be able to manifest and bridge into this reality what you want to be able to what you want to have in this world, and really create, you know, create your generational wealth, you know, create your legacy and start building your empire. This is all available to you. Beautiful. And, you know, to do that, we get to step into and be and hold that consciousness of prosperity, of abundance, of wealth. And when we can hold that, there is no lack. You know, there is no lack of time, lack of energy, lack of resources. We operate in abundance. And then we want to clear, you know, as I was mentioning, sometimes they're not from this timeline. So we want to clear whatever is still hooked into us, because this is part of the ascension that we're here. We're here to complete what hasn't been completed so that we can continue to evolve and evolve into and create into that level of enlightenment. So we want to release any entanglements. We want to raise our vibration. So all of this is supporting you get into this level of raising your vibration that matches, so that it matches, resonates with what you're bringing in, what you're creating in your life. And we do that at different levels. So here we're clearing, you know, some of the lower vibrational stuff, like the entity attachments, the curses, the black magic, all of that. And we're doing this again because your spirit goes into different timelines. You brought a lot of information. You're carrying your ancestral karmic contracts. So we want to step into freedom of it all. And the freedom is the embodiment of your higher potential, self-actualization, abundance and prosperity, and the embodiment of all that you are, you know, the goddess nature. The goddess nature is the powerful divine within you that helps you manifest with these, but it's very powerful, and it also amplifies healing as well. So as we move into this new way of being, we're moving away from the efforting, from the guessing, from we have to work hard, we have to prove ourselves to who we are. And then we continue to embody that by activating, again, the divine feminine and recognizing that that is the creative part of us. It is the part of us that births ideas. It is the part of us that helps us bring forth into this reality. And you know, you move into mastery by recognizing your patterns. So every day you're different than you were yesterday. Every day you recognize that little story, or when this situation comes up, what I used to do was stop or give up or sabotage. But now I recognize that pattern and I'm moving into mastery as an observer, and I release that, and you move into becoming limitless. And as an entrepreneur, having that divine alignment with your business is important because your business is energy, it's an entity, and it also has a purpose. So to create ease and flow, we want to be in that divine partnership. So again, as you can see, we're addressing your multidimensional bodies. We're addressing wealth and prosperity and how you receive it, and as well as your divine relationship with your business, because you're in that alignment, or you're here in that divine contract as well. And then, of course, you have the classes that are available to you. And in the classes, this is a live masterclass. So here we are stepping into that further clarity, purpose, manifestation. And we actually go through my manifesting blueprint in that course. or in that first masterclass. And in the second masterclass, we go deeper into that vibrational alignment. And, we're talking about the plan, the clarity, the vision, the what's next. But also when we talk about what's next and taking action is divine action, is guided action, is being in that, this just feels really right because I am already aligned with this. So it's coming from within. And that's the clarity, and that's the vision, and that's the alignment, and that's the embodiment that we want to get to, where you're in absolute certainty of what you're creating, and also knowing that it's coming. In that expectancy, I take this step, I expect this to happen. I take this step and I expect this to happen. And then you have a couple of these beautiful, powerful bonuses. Embodying the frequency of gratitude to unlock your soul's wealth. Earlier I said divine inheritance, divine right inheritance. As creation, abundance, wealth, prosperity, all of that are energies that are part of who we are. They're available to us. There's no efforting, there's no hard work. They're part of who we are, but we've forgotten and we moved away. We created separation. And that's what we're coming back to. We're coming back to all of this is mine. Now that I remember that it is within me, then I can come back and have it. And these are very beautiful testimonies of women that have worked with me in the past, where we clear blocks for manifesting, for accessing their spiritual gifts and allowing them to be more in the flow, where we released blocks around money and prosperity, where they were able to create more in their life faster than they thought it was possible. So all of this is really available to you to step into your higher awareness, to access more of your potential, to release the pain in every level of your body, align your bodies, bring them into alignment with your operating system, aligned with your divine blueprint, so that you can create what you want to create and know that it's available and live in that expectancy. And that's the bigger package. And the smaller package includes the first modules that we shared.
Fabulous.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
So it's all everything except for the 2 live calls.
And Maria, will you be providing the dates and the new dates for those 2 live calls, and we can get those up as well? You may not have to do it right this second, but just know that those are still available for the callers,
Yes.
the participants.
Live.
Yes,
Yeah.
good.
Yes, they'll be on a Thursday at 12:30.
Okay.
Beginning the 18th of April.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. We'll get those updated for you, and just know that everyone's still welcome to join those. And I mean, it's just being live with you right now and just doing this is just what a mini taster of what can be expected, and that just really massive change. And golly, like I just get excited for anyone that's really feeling called to work with you, because I mean, we've interviewed lots of people and I've experienced lots of different guests, and you really bring a lot of wisdom from a lot of time to Earth and to the people and to today. And so I just thank you for following that calling to do this and share this in this way with everyone. So powerful.
Thank you.
How
Thank
long
you
would
very
you
much.
say these are they audios, or are they videos, or both, or?
The audios, some of them are audio, some of them are videos. Like the first couple of ones are MP3s, and then the last bonuses are MP3s. The other ones are modules, and they're about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. And when I just wanted to add one thing, it's not the beginning of the year, but it is now. We're experiencing all these beautiful energies. And I always say that we get this opportunity, to start over. Every day is a new day to start over. And we know we want something different. So we want to feel into what is going to support me to create that change, to move into the next level, to have what I truly desire. So I really want to ask everyone to feel into that. and take action, because if we don't take action, it's always going to be the same, right? If we don't move into that next level, then we're not matching what we desire. We're going to create the same thing we've been creating.
Yeah.
And this is so available to us right now. Like, yeah, everything is available to us: money, wealth, prosperity. And yes, it does take a different beingness. But that's what this course is about: is to help you move into a new beingness, to get to the next level of yourself, and allow, give to yourself, allow yourself to receive what the universe is trying to provide, trying to bring to you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow. That was dang cool. All right. Wow. Joe said, thank you, Maria. So powerful. I would have to agree.
Your
Ugh,
pleasure.
that was so good.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming back and being on camera and all the good stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was fun and
Fabulous.
just so generative.
You guys,
Thank you.
I put the links in the chat, separates both of them. I also wanted you to know that if you're watching this on a replay, it's somewhere on this page or in the caption.
And both will be highlighted there. So package A and package B. So we're calling them digital package and big package.
Yeah, big package and digital package.
Yes.
Penny asked, is there time for more questions? Well,
I think we're probably coming to a
To a
complete,
conclusion, yeah.
yeah.
okay.
Thank you so much. But I do, the readings, the facilitation, the change, the activations, they all are for everyone, everyone on this call, everyone listening on the replay. You are experiencing what is most being called to, change and make wow to elevate here if you're listening, no matter how you're listening. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for being a part of this as well.
Thank you. And I just want to say, for the ones that still have questions, in those 2 live calls, we'll have opportunity for you to ask your questions, for you to get a mini reading, mini healing, for us to address what for you has been a challenge. So absolutely, we'll have time there.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you so
you.
much, Maria.
Thank you, everyone. Lots of
All
love
right.
to you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.